Hi everyone, it's Stacy from Tarot with Stacy. Welcome. This is a deck review. Tarot Spreads Year. Brand new deck, just released. Just got it today. It was supposed to be released in May, but they released it a little bit earlier, and let me tell you, I am so glad. I had made a video. I actually forgot to hit stop. I went and had lunch, went to upload the video. It was still recording, so this is a remake. So I already have some of the cards set aside that I used in my last video. So now I'm going to get a different meaning, but it was very profound as well. So what this is, it's 52 cards. It's split up into 4 different categories. It's split into shadow, growth, change, and care. Now it does have the same cards for each category, so we'll go through that. Again, brand new deck. You guys are going to love this. I know you are. So let me go ahead. Let's make myself smaller. Now what I like about these cards, they do not slide. I don't like that part, but I like how they tell you how to arrange the cards, and I like the back. I like how it's making you focus on things that typically you may not ask yourself, or maybe somebody that you're reading, when you ask them what would you like to know about, and they're like, I don't know. Pick a card. Pick a card. It's going to give you some great information. Now we're going to go through the deck, and then I'm going to do 3 separate readings that I pulled out of here. Just amazing. You guys are going to like this. I'm going to tell you, you're going to order more than one deck. And I would do that rather quickly because right now, again, it's only $17.99 off of Amazon. So again, split into 4 sections. This one is called Care, and they range from 3 cards to 7 cards. So this one is about intentions, resources, spirit, career, play, friendship. So we all have these questions. We ask ourselves this, or if we haven't, we need to. We have romance, family, conflict, choice, confidence, and then we have reflections. Now this one I did, let me see, I think I took one out of there, yes. And we also have mind. Now with me, I've been suffering mental health recently, so I pulled this one out because I need to know where my mental state is. Then we have change. So what do we need to change? Our intentions. Again, it's going to go through the same thing, your resources, your spirit, your mind. Again, it tells you how to put the cards. This one has 2 on top, 1 in the middle, 3 is play. We have friendship again, romance, family, conflict, choice, confidence, and we have reflection. So that's change. So then we go into growth. Now I pulled this one just out of the deck. It's confidence. So we'll go through a reading with that one. So for growth, we have intentions, we have resources, spirit, like this one for your spirit. It says a spiritual challenge I'm called to face, a benefit of accepting this challenge, a strength that I have that can help me take this challenge on, and then a sacrifice I'll have to make as part of this challenge. I mean, these are great questions to be asking. Here's one, growth on your mind. How I grow knowledge. 2, where I want to grow my knowledge. 3, where I want to share my knowledge. 4, who or what can help me learn. 5, how knowledge will help me in this season. I mean, awesome cards. We have career, play, friendship, romance, family, conflict, choice, reflections. And I feel, honestly, intuitively, if you're having conflict with your family, I would do 2 spreads and play them off of each other. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. So one, your shadow self. We all know we have that shadow self. We really keep it in the background. Well, this is making you bring it up front, facing it so you can change. So this is your shadow self, about intentions. I grabbed the card, my spirit, my shadow self spirit. Then we have resources. Now this one says a resource you're greedy for. How can you reframe your greed? A healthy way for you can indulge your greed. 1 way you can let go of your greed for this resource, and 5, a way you can be generous with this resource. So it's really bouncing off different things on how you can reflect and, you know, maneuver around it. All right, then we have mind, career, play, friendship again, romance. So they're all the same, family. And with this one, it has a combination. So this one is a 8 card. I'm sorry, it's an 8 card. And it has where you have a sequence of numbers that you would pull all together. We have conflict again. We have choice. We have confidence, and we have reflections. So there is a lot of things. So if you want to grow, oops, I'm sorry. So if you want to grow from your family, you know, say there's something's going on, take it from growth. Take it from your shadow self. Maybe there's something from your shadow self that this keeps repeating. Yeah, I love them. I love these cards. All right, so let's go ahead and do a reading. I'm going to make myself disappear so we can have the room on my desk. There we go. All right, so the first one we're going to do is spirit. I need to move my stuff. Okay. So the first one we're working with is spirit. And the first question it's asking is, what spiritual lesson can my shadow self teach me? Let's see how the cards are. So they're at a diagonal. So let me move this. So we're going to place them at a diagonal. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is my shadow self. I want to know about my spirit and my shadow self. All right. So this one is a diagonal. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So with card number 1, what spiritual lesson can my shadow side teach me? So it's going to teach me about communication. So maybe communication has been wonky. Maybe I'm not connecting with others like I should. So there is something that has to do with lovers, relationships. So with this one, I always say relationships, family, friends, of course, romantically, your job. Like how are you interacting with your job? How are you with your finances? So for this one, communication. I understand what this one means. Card 2, why is this lesson important for me? Because we have the Knight of Wands. Now, we're being motivated to move through things. We want something to happen. We just want something to move, I feel. We just want it to move. So this is why this lesson is important for me, because it has to move. If this communication, something has to happen to it. You know, it's about working towards a goal. It's about taking action now. And I know exactly what this means for me. So 3, what challenge might stand in the way of learning this lesson? Etheric energy. So again, we're getting that motivation. But what is challenge? The challenge that is in the way of learning this lesson is because we have to find good advice. We have to get advice from an expertise. There's just something that's going on, an authority figure, something, because it does have to do with male energy. Now, male energy does not mean male, female. It means the traits of a male for me. 4, how does my shadow inform my spirituality? The 9 of Pentacles. So this one, there is advancement. We're moving forward in the right direction, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. Now, the problem that I am having right now is about community. It is about a feminine energy that is very etheric. So this makes perfect sense for me. So my shadow self, it wants to teach me that communication. Communication is not one way. We have that Knight. Why is this important for me? Well, it's important because something is happening with this etheric, you know, there's that etheric energy. So something's happening, it's progressing. You know, I'm working towards a goal. And then what challenge might stand in the way of learning this lesson? Again, that etheric energy coming through, having that knowledge, finding that good advice, someone, an authority figure. That is what's in my way. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. How does my shadow inform my spirituality? Well, it's letting me know that we are moving in the right direction. It's going to take a little bit of time to get out of this. But at the end goal is to have that clarity. So, Yeah, so that's the first one. So I like this. I love these cards. Like, I just got super excited about them. Let's do our growth. So our growth is a 3 card, and it's about our confidence. So let's see what we need to be confident. And again, I feel, I haven't read the booklet that comes with it, but I feel you could pull multiple cards if you're looking for more clarity. You can just pull a card. I feel you could pull these cards once a day. Again, if you're a tarot reader, oracle reader, Lenormand reader, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do the next one. Whoops. Let's do the next one with a Lenormand deck. Just drop my cards here. So let's do that. So let me get my Lenormand. So for this one, this is about confidence, and this is about growth. So I just want to see how these play with different types of cards. All right, so confidence. How are we placing it? 1, 2, and 3. So we have 1, 2, and 3. All right, this one was up already. All right, so let's see. Where I feel confident right now. Well, I feel confident that better days are coming. I have to remain positive as I'm moving through this situation. Where I want to grow my confidence. This makes perfect sense. So this is an elder energy, an elder person that is coming through. And the last one, an affirmation that can build my confidence, believing in myself. So I'm really going, because I feel like this card represents myself. So this is me believing in myself that I can move through this energy because better days are ahead. Yes, I'm having a conflict with an older energy right now, but from my cards before, if I played off of it, things are turning around. Because what did I have? I had the Knight, I had the King, so there's knowledge. I had the number 9, so there's progression. So things are in movement. They're not staying the same. So let me grab an oracle deck, and we'll do the last one. This is my mind. So let me grab an oracle deck. Let's see. You know what? Let's have some fun. Nope, that's a tarot deck. What's this one? Okay, so this is an oracle deck. So let's grab this one for our last one. This is our mind. So let's see how this works. All right, so this is about me caring for myself. Let's see how the sequence is. Okay. Just seeing how it works with tarot, oracle, Lenormand. So we have 1, 2, 3, and the number 4. And again, this is about care. So 1, my mental state right now, where am I at? Well, I'm a healer, and I am a healer. I'm a Reiki master. I'm a healer. I'm an energy worker. So it's telling me restoring harmony, nurturing growth, and awakening divine love is a sacred practice. Now, again, that's my mental state. So being healed, right? How can I care for myself in my current state? Well, it's about revisiting. It's about revisiting what is going on. How am I going to change this? Why does this keep happening? 3, the consequences of not caring for my mind now is a medium. So right now, maybe things aren't making sense. I'm not seeing it clearly. I'm getting the signals, but I'm not putting it all together. This one says spiritual mediums are individuals who believed to be able to communicate with those who have passed away. Now for this does have to do, the energy shifted once somebody had passed away. So this would make sense. Number 4, where or who I can ask for help, for care, for mental health. Finding that knowledge. So maybe that is telling me, you know, I need to go to a different resource. This says gain knowledge. This says gain knowledge through learning and experience for success. Invest in education and seek wisdom for personal growth. Perfect cards. So I feel like you can, let me just go, let's do something else here. So let me see, how would this go with my Lenormand deck? Let's just see, how do these mesh with different tools? All right, so this one, I believe it was 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my mental state right now. My mental state, yeah, so there's been some complications, some change of plans, and this is really affecting my mental health. 2, how can I care for myself in a current state? Rely on a male energy. So I'm a very good communicator. I feel like this would represent my husband, that I can, confide in him, and he really helps me settle back down. The consequences for not caring for my mind right now. You can see this, it's the coffin. So it really is, boy, oh boy, these are really good cards. So the coffin is telling me that there's fear, that there's change that's coming, and the consequences for not following that, it can lead to something that it's not desirable for me if I don't take care of my mental health. 4, where or who I can ask for help to care for my mental health. Rely on my community. So there are different resources that I can rely on to help me through this, because this is a situation for me that is playing out right now. So this would make perfect sense with the Lenormand. Let me just grab the tarot again. And let's see. I don't think I used the tarot for this one. So let's see what the tarot says about my mind and how to care for it. So I feel like this is a great resource for if you're doing Lenormand, if you're doing tarot, if you're doing oracle cards. I think that the information is still great. It still resonates. And I'm not into Kipper, so I don't know how that would work with Kipper, because I'm not familiar with that one. So, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I did a reading earlier on my live on Facebook. And I had a lot of Palo Santos, and I can still, I can even taste it. That's how heavy it was. So there is a lot of energy that needed to be cleared in my space. All right, so let's see. Mind with the tarot cards. Let's see what it says. All right, so right now my mental state is unclear, which is 100% correct. If you watch me on my lives, you know that I've been really battling with my mental health lately, and it is a situation that's already been shown on the cards. How can I care for myself in my current state? I'm going to have this in completion. I'm just going to have to put this aside. So this has come full circle. It's gone as far as it can go. This situation that is really playing heavy on my mental health. The consequences of not caring for my mind right now. There's going to be a lot of obstacles. There's going to be advancement though, however. So the consequences of me not caring for my mind is I'm not going to be able to move around fully. It's going to, or move past it. It's going to bring that depression on that I suffer from. It's bringing that anxiety that I have. Yeah, there's just different things that are going on, and this is 100% correct. So that's the consequences for not dealing with the situation I'm going through right now, is it is going to cause me depression, anxiety, and it has. Where or who can I ask for help to care for my mental health? Just got to do trial and error. This is a period of growth. It's having that patience that's coming in. Yeah, it's about planning. So for this one, I just really have to see, what can I do? I got to try different things. That's really what's going to help me care for my mental health, because there are things I want to do, and at my back of my mind saying no, no, no. But I really feel like that it has to have that communication. All right, so I hope that I hope you love these cards. Again, they are called the Tarot Spread Yearly. Let me just look at the book real quick. Let's see what the book says. Now this is tiny print, so I may need my where is it? My magnifying glass. All right, so it does come with this, whoops, it comes with this little book here, an inspirational deck to get to know yourself. And again, I feel like this would be really good for people if you do readings and they're like, I don't know, just give me a general reading. Well, you know what? I want to be more specific. I really want to give you that guidance that maybe you don't want to ask me for, but the cards are going to tell me this is what you need to know. So I feel like you could use this daily on different people, on yourself. You can combine two different things, like your spiritual, your shadow self, and how to take care of yourself. I feel like you could do more than one card, in my opinion. All right, so let's see. Okay, so say how to use the cards. Yeah, how to use this deck. This deck is made of 52 tarot spreads, one for every week of the year, and features prompts to help you explore your desires, fears, and needs. These spreads aren't designed to help you predict your future, but rather to reflect on your past, be more attentive to your present, and clarify your thought about the actions you want to take in your life going forward. See this deck as a resource for getting to know and love yourself better, as a gift for your soul. This is really nice. However, I think I could use this daily. I feel that I can use this multiple cards, just not one. Yeah, it is a spectacular deck. I am super excited for this. And again, this is a new release. I'm not affiliated with this at all. This is by Chelsea Pippin Mizzi. Not affiliated with her. Not affiliated with Amazon. So I'm not benefiting anything from it. It's just providing you the information to kind of help you. For $17.99 free shipping, because I'm a Prime member, you can't beat it. And I actually ordered another deck so I can have one in my office and one when I go camping. So I always have it with me, because this is great information, and it's great information to seek within as well. Get some answers. Figure out who you are and how to progress from the situation as well. All right, so that was my deck review. I would grab 2 decks. I wouldn't just grab one. I'd grab 2. So you always have one with you, and have one a place that is stable, like my office. I'm going to keep it here. It is going to help you if you're a tarot reader, and if you get people, they don't know what they want, reading about, pull a card. And again, I used Lenormand, I used Oracle, and I used Tarot, and I think it works great with all of them. So that's my review. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.